missed call. This stupid phone. It's a stupid damn phone. Bullshit. Goddamn bullshit. And that was her. So anyway, whatever I was saying. Values. Adhere to your values. Remember your values. Remember how you were raised. And if you weren't raised with values, learn some. Get you some. Get you some values. It's not a bad thing. Get you some. I'm all about values. Because I wasn't before. That's why. And I was raised with good values. Raised with Midwestern values. It's a pretty strong thing. If you're from the Midwest, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not from the Midwest, you probably still know what I'm talking about. Because Midwesterners are different. They're a different kind of folk. You know, they're kind, they're polite. They don't believe in, nonsense and, thieving and stealing and lying and all that bullshit. They don't believe in that. They're wholesome, good-hearted people, Midwesterners. And if that's the kind of person you are, you raise your children with that. That's how you get you some values, usually. However, when I became my own man, when I was, in my early 20s, I let out on my own. I mean, I left home when I was 17, wasn't even 18 yet. I moved to St. Louis, and I just kind of ran wild, and we do that. We do that as kids, but I didn't stop. One thing led to another. I just kept on being wild, man. And I was wild well into my 30s. I was wild enough to shoot at. It's happened. But it wasn't until I was 35 when I started changing some things about my life. I got back to my roots and my values. I realized the important things in life. I realized what was important. And I pissed away everything I'd had thus far. Till then. I just fucking ran wild, man. Here's a 5-0. 5-0. I just fucking ran wild. So, I didn't care. I didn't care about the important things. I didn't. I made enough money. I thought, my cars and all that shit, and good times and drugs and all boozing it up. I thought all that stuff was important at the time. I mean, I didn't say it was important, but apparently it was what was important to me because that's what I put all my money in. That's what I did all the time. You tend to, you do those things that are important to you. You do it. You can say you don't, but that's, it's not the case. Whole actions speak louder than words thing, right? You can preach all you want, but if you're banging the neighbor's wife, you ain't a godly person. You know what I mean? I'm in Alabama. Sweet home Alabama. So, adhere to your values. Those are the important things. Your values will not lead you astray. Your values will bring that fight you on these things. That's why they're called values, I think. That's why they're important to you, because they're not important to everyone else. This is the reason why you should adhere to your values and stand on them, because it's too easy nowadays to take the path of least resistance, or be flaky about something. You want to please everybody. Let me tell you something about pleasing everybody. You got no spine, no damn backbone. Show me a man that has no enemies, I'll show you a man that ain't never stood for shit. You want to go through life not piss anybody off,